Hiya, this is Netty and welcome back to Rubbish Rambles. So since last time I spoke to you, I have been away in Spain and had the most incredible time. So if you didn't know what I was doing, I went to a place called Port Aventura. I keep saying it wrong, Port Aventura, which it's basically this incredible theme park. So at first I thought like, oh, it's just gonna be like a normal theme park. Like I'd seen like a few pictures and stuff of the rides and I thought like, oh, this is gonna be really cool. It was incredible. It was so every area is like themed like to different places. So there was like a mini China, Mexico, mini Italy. There was like a Wild West bit. It was so cool. So it was really cool getting to go there, and the rides were insane. So there was like a good mix between like quite chilled rides, then quite scary rides, then really blooming scary rides. So normally on rides I'm completely fine, like I'm never really fazed by it. Like I might be a little bit like, oh, maybe I'm a little bit nervous, but then fine. Then there was this one ride, Shambhala. So at first I thought like, oh, like no, that's fine. It's like got a big up bit and down and all these loops and stuff, and I was like, I'm fine with that kind of thing. And then I realized basically what it is, it's to give the experience of actually flying, like weightlessness. So what it is like you don't have a thing that comes over you, it's just this small bit that kind of like goes across you, and it even goes diagonal, so you can lean completely forward. And so basically when you do the drops, you feel like you are actually free falling, like you can move and lean right forward and stuff. So as we sat down, I was like, oh gosh, like I'm actually quite nervous now. We put the thing down, I was like, I don't like it's just this kind of thing, and started getting really scared. And then like we're going up, I was like, oh my gosh. And I turned back to look at Hannah and Kath, and Hannah just sort of said to me like, I think I'm gonna cry. Like she was that scared too. I was like, no, I don't cry. And then like we did it, and it ended up being the best thing ever. Like as soon as we got off, they said to us like, does anyone in your group want to go again? Martin in the Littlewood and I were both just like, yeah, we'll go again. And so literally we didn't even walk out of the place, we went straight back on, and then we ended up going on it again the next day. So I'm so glad, like even though I was a bit scared and nervous, like I still did it, because it ended up being one of the best experiences. It's the best roller coaster I've ever been on in my life. It is incredible. And then there was this other one called Dragon Khan. Yeah, Dragon Khan. I'm awful with the names, especially where some of them are quite peculiar. So I'm afraid I can't remember all the names on top of my head right now. But yeah, there's one called Dragon Khan. It was like the red roller coaster, and it just had so many loops, like going upside down and corkscrews and things like that. So it was so super intense. We had like the best time. We stayed in like this really cool hotel, which was like right in the place. So we could literally just walk straight from the hotel into the park within a couple of minutes. We got someone won a competition, so they actually got to come and join us out in Spain. They got flown over and got to come to the park, so that was really cool. So there is actually going to be, we were vlogging when we were there, and we actually have GoPro footage off the ride. So on that ride I'm telling you about, where I was really scared, you can see the footage of my face as I'm like, I'm quite scared now kind of thing. And then when we do it, and then you see like the face change, like we were literally the second time we went on, Martin and I were doing like stupid poses, like doing like there's like a thing called Ultimate Punch from the film Hot Rod, and we did that, and then we did like the Superman pose, and then we were just swinging our arms and legs and just going crazy. So it was really cool. So I've got all the GoPro footage of that, and also I have the footage of Hannah and Kath on this ride, and I'm not joking, it is where Martin and I watched the footage of Kath and Hannah about 5 or 6 times, and we just cried the whole way through, just at how funny it was. Like Kath's face, he pretty much stays in the same position the whole time. He's like holding on down the side of him, and he just stays that way the whole way around, just like kind of thing. So it's really, really funny to watch. But yeah, so we had a really cool time. The park was incredible, and we've already been planning our next trip there. So I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to show you guys the vlog. On top of that, I have 110% Gaming magazine again. This is issue number 24. And this time, there's like quite mini mookers in it, Dan TDM, There's like quite a few people in here. Squishy's in it, Stampy's in it, LD Shadow Lady. So it's really cool. But also, what I was really excited about is, if I can pick this up, it has my Italian adventure video about in it. And look, Timmy's in it as well. So yeah, it's really cool to get to see that. So I've picked up another one of them. And the other really cool thing, I don't have them with me now, is we got really cool like Minecraft sunglasses, which I'm looking forward to put on. I know it probably seems like I'm like advertising them. I promise this isn't an ad. This is just, I'm just decided, I thought I'll point it out. But yeah, so I've had an amazing week. I'm absolutely like, I'm just so hyped out after it all. And then today, all day today, so I got back from Spain yesterday, and then all day today, Amy and I, basically, we met up. We were like, oh, like we'll just meet up, like have a little catch up. Like we had a glass of Coke in a pub garden, and it was really nice and sunny, and we were like, oh, this is a really lovely day. And then we got Pokemon Go out, and we started playing it. And then we noticed just down the road, there was a lure. So we were like, should we go there? And so we went, and there was these people sat on the bench. We could tell it was them playing it, but there was like no other seats around. So Amy and I were sat on the floor like by this lure, like catching things. I can't remember, there was like a really rare Pokemon came, and so we like grabbed that. So that was really cool. That's the other thing, being in Spain, is I got to get a load of Pokemon that aren't in the UK. That aren't in the UK, ones that are only in Spain, so that's really good. So we've got like a really good mix of Pokemon now. Yeah, that's the other thing, I have got into Pokemon Go. I should probably let you know. So I've only been playing it for a few days, and I think I'm like, I've literally been playing for about 4 days, and I think I'm on level 8, and I don't even know how many Pokemon now, a ridiculous amount. I've been playing it a lot. And so yeah, I don't really think I have that much else to tell you. I'm going away again the weekend coming. It is my friend Zoe, not Zoe the pigeon, this is another Zoe. It is her birthday and my friend's Lindsay's birthday. So what we're doing is we're going away, and we're staying in like a yurt. If you don't know what a yurt is, it's almost like a big tent thing, but it has like a doorway, and you can have a fire, and you have like proper beds, and we've got like a hammock and like a hot tub and stuff like that. So there's going to be 5 of us, including me, 5 of us going away to that, and we're just going to play card games, sit by the fire, have barbecues, like go for walks and things like that for a few days. So if I can, I'll get a little bit of footage of that, but that is a weekend away with friends who don't do YouTube and stuff like that, so I don't want to be annoying them the whole time like, hi, so how's your day, with like a camera in their face. So I won't be doing that. I'm going to try and have a little bit of time off that weekend, but I will try and get a little bit of footage, just even if I end up like just adding it into Rubbish Rambles. I'm not too sure. So I can't wait for that. And then I can't tell you the other thing until after it's happened, because yeah, it's a surprise for someone, and so I don't want to ruin that. But oh, the other thing, this is really exciting now, guys. Okay, so my backpacks have arrived here. I have my new backpack. Hi, so I'm sorry that cut out there. But yeah, so as I was saying, I have my backpacks here in my garden right now, but I can't show them to you yet because they are being released tomorrow. So you guys will get to see them tomorrow, and oh well, you won't get, yeah, so I will be posting on Twitter and Instagram and things about them tomorrow. They'll be released, so if you need a new backpack to go on holiday with, or back to school with, or even just to go swimming, or just to have for fun, you will be able to get them from tomorrow onwards. But I will be doing a special video to show you guys and to make sure you've got all the details of like the links and everything like that. So don't fret, if you're not on Twitter and Instagram or Facebook, you will be able to find out about them here on my channel, so don't worry about that. So I'm going to end this episode of Rubbish Rambles because Amy is actually at my house at the moment, and we've got bruschettas and nibbles, and we're just having a few games of cards and like catching up. So I am going to get back to her now. I'm going to put an incense down on Pokemon Go and hopefully catch some Pokemon. So I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. Let me know in the comments what it is you've been up to and what you're looking forward to most for your next week coming. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.